Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another World Cup watch along. It is the Spain versus the Belgium. It's a City midfield sesh. There's Kevin De Bruyne, there's Rodri, there's Doku, there's Ferran Torres, there's Eric Garcia, there's Axel Witsel. There's a big City connection in this game today. There's no doubt about it. And the big news, as Naveen has says, Pedri has been dropped. Guys, do you know why Pedri got dropped? Because I do. I've had the inside intel. And let me tell you what happened. As the keeper of the shit list, Jack forwarded the information to Spain's manager. And they saw that Pedri made the list last time out when Spain played Portugal. Pedri got on the LNobbins agenda shit list, unfortunately. And I love Pedri. But he did, unfortunately, because it's very disappointing, he made the list for that game. And the manager's responded. And he's gone, right, well, if LNobbins says that he's on the shit list. Sorry, Jack, I've exposed you there. Then I can't start him in this in this quarterfinal game. So it was close. Yamal was close to not starting this game because he nearly made that list, but I did end up making it be Pedri. So that's what happened. That's the state of play. Sorry about that. If you wanted Pedri to start, it was my fault. But there we go. Yeah, so there is no Pedri, so it's Ruiz instead, who also, to be fair, made another one of my... I was getting a massive agenda against him in the Champions League final, because he was pissing me off with his performance, but generally speaking, he's a very good player. And in fact, I think we established last time we were watching Spain that this actually is the main midfield three from their Euros win, because Pedri got injured along the way, and then it became Rodri, Ruiz, and Olmo. So they're running back to what they had. So Ruiz, despite the Champions League final shenanigans, still an excellent player, of course. I think the rest of the Spain team is as you would expect. And then for Belgium, Doku is back in. Kevin De Bruyne also back in. Lukaku still on the bench. And Onana, unfortunately, got that horrible injury, which is an L. There is a W in that Munier is not starting. I can't remember who started again. I watched that game. Who started for the US at right back? I was sleepy, so I can't really remember. Was it Castagna or was it Munier? Because I'm happy that Munier's been dropped because he was dog shit in that first game against Egypt, wasn't it? For what's it? No, for Belgium. Was it Castagna? Thank you. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, I can only really see a Spain win. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. But I'm obviously going to predict a Spain win. They've not conceded a goal yet. So I'm going to predict them to get another clean sheet. And 2-0. 2-0. I would like, yeah, really, from a footballing, through a pure footballing lens, France, Spain is the more attractive semi-final on paper. Even though I don't think Spain have been that impressive this tournament, like aesthetically, on paper that should be the final, really. I think that they're the two best teams in the tournament. So based on that, I'd like to see France versus Spain, because let's be honest, France are battering Belgium. But it would be interesting if the underdog won. And hey, if Doku and KDB can do some good work along the way, then I'll be happy with that. So let me know your guys' score predictions or what you want to see. Big up to Matthias, by the way, for becoming the latest member of the channel. I saw that happen just as I was about to start streaming. Thank you so much, matey, for rejoining the channel and becoming a Fanatic Ultra. Big W's to you. Yeah, that's my taste as well, Oliver. Absolutely. How you doing, Pep Talks? I don't think so, Cole. I'm just wearing a tank top. Deservedly dropped. No, indeed. Absolutely. Hello to you, Yanko. Hello, Just a Guy. Hello, Naveen. Hello, Dylan. In the No-Knob, you see, you don't get those exclusives anywhere else. Anywhere else. Rodri playing like a Ballon d'Or winner. That's my boy. That's my boy. End of the road for Belgium, says Pinchy. Do you think Doku plays more on the right or the left today? Well, it looks like it's going to be the right because Trossard's playing, and he's, to be fair, Trossard's been, like, their best player, would you say? Which is crazy to think, because it's Trossard, but he's been really, really good and impressive. And Doku has quite regularly been shunted out to the right, which I'm not as big a fan of based on what I've seen. So, yeah. Like, yeah, I guess Jack's absolutely right. Needs must. And if Trossard's performing better than you right now, you got to take one for the team. It's not about you as an individual. It's about the team, isn't it? And so far, Trossard, it's better to maximize. I never thought I'd say it. It's better to maximize Trossard than it is to Doku right now, because he's not having an especially good tournament. Hopefully he can have a good game today. And hopefully Belgium can have a good game. They've had one good game as far as I can tell, really, based on the opposition. That was against the US, where they were very good, in fairness. Outside of that, it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge to enjoy these Belgium games. And it's been a challenge to enjoy these Spain games. Who was it they played? Was it Austria? Is it Austria that we watched on stream? Can't remember. Can't remember what it was. I feel like it was. And they battered them, and it was like fine, but it wasn't that interesting. Yeah, Portugal, again, they won. You know, that's lovely, but gosh, that was a boring game, wasn't it? So it's not been especially good for entertainment value, these Spain and Belgium games. So we're either going to have the stinkiest shit known to World Cup humanity in history, or it's going to be an instant classic. There's no in between. That's the logic. That's how it's going to work, yeah? In it. To be fair, Fenway, yeah. Come on, Villa. Hijack that. Hijack that. Come on, Spain, says Lee. Your man's been disappointed. He has. Like, I don't think he's been bad, but relative to the player we know he is, relative to the player we saw at the Euros and whatnot, he's clearly still not 100% fit, is he? Because he did do his ACL. Was it his ACL that he did? Or was it his hamstring he did? I can't remember exactly what it was. He did some sort of big... No, it couldn't have been ACL. It was only a few months ago. It was a big injury that he did anyway, so that wasn't ideal. It wasn't ACL. It was, you know, it was a big injury, though. He did something, didn't he? Like a hamstring something or other. I don't know. Can't recall what it was exactly. Anyway, we've kicked off. Yes, they haven't done the stupid rugby kickoff. We love to see that. Come on now. Belgium might win just because of that, to be honest with you. They've won morally, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, goodness me, are they in behind here? Doku's on the left, by the way. Doku's starting proceedings on the left. And it is a BBC game. Yes, 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 guys. If you are watching in England, this is on channel 101 for BBC One HD. Channel 1 if you don't have the HD channels. Yeah. Like that. Hope everyone's keeping cool. Lovely, lovely. I had another shower. Might have a third one. I might be cheeky. I might be cheeky and treat myself before bed. Crazy behaviour. Oh yeah, I think the Belgium kit's... well, I like the colours anyway. You've already had your third. We love to see that. I think the colour's interesting. Hose of the dog's town. I mean, is that a euphemism, Jack? Or are you talking about canines here? Well, it's a good turn by Yamal, but he's then fouled. Okay. I was going to say dispossessed, but he was fouled. There'll be lots of defensive duties here for Doku then. He's going to have a big task on his hands to protect De Kuiper, is he called? Just the dog CFS. Love the kit. Hate the fact their official nickname is in English. What's their nickname again? Is it the Red Devils? Is that right? Le Rouge de Ville. Is that what it is? That's probably what it is in French or something, isn't it? Here we go. Spain in the box. Cucurella. Oh, I tried to find it too. Olmo. Although they do obviously have their own language, but, you know. I don't know what the majority language is in Belgium. Because I think they have about 5 official languages. Because there's... Is it called Belgian? I think is the language. There's obviously French. I think there's German. I think is there Flemish? Is that another derivative of it as well? Something like that? I think there's a lot going on. Or am I thinking of a different nation? Dutch, maybe? Yeah. I think there's a lot. Doesn't Kevin De Bruyne speak about 1 million languages? Le Diable is Rouge. I love that. Ah, Diablo. French and Flemish are the 2 main languages. Thank you, Oliver. Is Flemish Belgian then? Is Belgian like the colloquial term for Flemish, or is Belgium a separate thing? Because in like China, for example, Mandarin is just one strand of Chinese, and there's like loads of other different variants, something like that. Oh yeah, Vincent Company does, yeah. I guess a lot of them must speak loads of different languages, because that's just what it would be if you grow up there. It's not a language. Okay, thank you, Oliver. So the language is Flemish. Got it. So when someone says they're speaking Belgian, they mean Flemish. Got it. Thank you for clarifying that point. Baena still no Nico Williams in the starting 11. Baena has been performing quite well, in fairness. But I still think that a fit Nico is the better choice, but obviously there's the question mark there. Docker to show you might, yeah, showing his levels for Shaws's. But he's got to track back defensively today. And here is Yamal in behind, is it? Oh, it's good covering by Michelle, I think that was. I have no idea, Nintendo. Thoughts on phlegm? It's not nice. It's not nice. Thankfully, sorry, this can sound a bit grim. Trigger warning if you don't like, you know, snot and whatnot and that sort of stuff. I'm very good. If I'm ill and you generate it, you know, like the gunk in your mouth, thankfully, I'm able to cough it up. Some people aren't able to cough it up. Like Mrs. Nobbins just can't do it, for example. So thankfully, I'm able to get it out of me because it's pretty grim. And then you're basically coughing up snot. It's disgusting, obviously, but it's better out than in. Oh, Jeremy Doku, I'm on my feet. That's a lie. Oh, you see, that's the reason why I'm not on my feet, because then you gave it away. Oh, but then you won it back. I'm back to pretending to be on my feet. Unbelievable. Okay, chill, true citizen, chill. I wasn't going around gozzing when I was a child. It was more something that I realised I could do when I became an adult, in fairness. Kevin! Look at him picking up the Elliot Anderson position in the wide area so we can play those line-breaking passes. Belgium has 3 official languages: French, German, and Dutch. Flemish is it? Oh, Flemish is a dialect of Dutch. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. So Belgium doesn't even have its own unique language. Wow. It must have done at some point, though, surely. I wonder what the history is with that. I wonder how was Belgium created? I don't know enough about its origins. History, guys. History. That ball was dog shit. Number 5, is that De Kuiper? Stinky. Something like, who are you? I've never heard of you. Something like that. Yeah, I know he called him a non-country. I remember that. Is that right, Oliver? It was created after the Napoleonic Wars. Fascinating. So before Napoleon got involved, what was Belgium? Was it 2 different countries? Know that. Interesting. What was it? Or was it like a territory of somewhere? Like, did France own it? Or did Germany own it? Or did the Netherlands own it? Or was it called something else? I'll accept, and you know, I did not study Belgium history in school. We didn't do Napoleon, which is a shame, because I feel like that would have been interesting. But no, we didn't do Napoleon, ever. How do you get your random footballer? So, you need to... in respect of your membership one, you need to join the channel / renew your membership on the channel. That's how you get it. If you would like, because I'm assuming that you did your membership off stream, I can click a button for you to simulate it, and that can be your printer footballer, if your random footballer, if you'd like. But that's the official way to do it. It needs to be done on a stream. It was at the start of this stream. Why didn't it do it then? Was I live when you did it, Power Rinders? Was I live? Or had I not clicked start streaming yet? Because that might be a widget problem. So I need to know when you did it, so then I can fix it. Okay, okay, so that's a widget problem. I had to sort that out. Let me activate it. Let's see if it works. There we go. Okay, oh, it's a good pull as well, you know. It's a very good pull. Your random footballer is Ashley Cole. Very good pull. That's in his Chelsea kit rather than Arsenal, so not that old. But there we go. Very good pull. Very, very jolly good pull. There you go. It was worth it. It's always worth asking. Big up to you, mate. Thank you so much for supporting your boy. Love that from you. I'm sorry it didn't come through. Don't know why that's a thing. Should have done. Apologies. Ashley Cole. It's a foul. Oh, we got some English representation, guys. Michael Oliver, come on. England are so massive. We're in 2 quarterfinals, yeah? Crazy. Yeah, Yamal popping up on the other side, getting fouled by Trossard. Doku would never, honestly. Shout out to the Coles. Just shout out to Cole. Oh, yeah, big up to Colum. Yeah. What was the infamous thing that Ashley Cole said? I nearly crashed my Ferrari or something. When his agent was told how much Wenger was going to offer him. Some bullshit like that. I don't know. Why look at my veins, Naveen? Hello. But thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Ball in. Oh, Cucurella. Oh. Falls to Fabian Ruiz. In for Pedri. And there was nearly Rodri with the goal. Well defended in the end. Cucurella. Danger's still here for Belgium. Now they clear it. Goodness me. It's a good point, Fenway. He does look just like that ref, though, doesn't he? It's quite funny. That's crazy. I don't know how he was supposed to survive. In fairness, when did Ashley Cole leave Arsenal? Was it 2006? Was he? I don't think he was part. I don't think he was in Mourinho's first season, was he? I might be wrong. In my head, he wasn't the main left back. I think it was 05-06. Yeah, so I think it was. Oh, look at me and my knowledge. I know things. It was 2006. Yeah. So in fairness to him, wait. So did Ashley Cole? Yeah, my brain. Did Ashley Cole start the Champions League final in 2006 then against Barcelona for Arsenal? Because if he did, then he got out at the perfect time. In fairness to him. That was also when Henri left in 06. He did, thank you, Naveen. Yeah, so to be not being funny, you know, Arsenal now have obviously won a title. That's lovely, but to be fair, that was the start of the decline of Arsenal, where they just lose all their best players and not really and never properly, well, never win a Champions League. Obviously, never win a Premier League again until last season. And they moved to the Emirates and they had to sell a load of their players, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly. And they had to do that. So, to be fair to Ashley Cole, people can have a go, but he did make the right decision for his career. And then he obviously won a hell of a lot with Chelsea, including the Champions League final. So, he made the right call. Literally at the perfect time as well. So, fair play. Fair play, fair play. Now, you can make the argument of should he have gone to a London rival, but yeah, of course, yeah. As a human, he's a bit of a wrong un, isn't he? Isn't he an adulterer? I think that is confirmation. I think he is a bit of a cheat. Oh, great ball in behind. I think Baena wants a handball, does he? Yeah, Cheryl Cole. Is that Kubasi with the ball? He's onside. De Kuiper is playing him on. Yeah, you're not going to get a handball for that, mate. Baena. Might have been both. Yeah, Cheryl Cole. That's why her surname's Cole. Come on, Jeremy. Yes, my ideal scenario is that Spain win. Oh, Doku for De Kuiper. Easy for Simon. My ideal scenario today is that Doku and KDB have excellent individual games. But Spain go through. I would rather have a Spain-France final. Belgium-France, that's just going to easily beat France. Quite easily. Easy victory. Oh, you're looking at it from that perspective, Jack. That also works, to be fair. But it doesn't really matter, though, because only one of France or... You can only play one of France or Spain anyway. So, you know. I'm thinking about it more for that. Toby, we can go out on a date if you'd like. 2006 was a great year for English players. Oh, here comes Spain. Cucurella trying to find Ruiz there. Wait, what have you spotted, Fenway, about Belgium's attack? What am I looking out for, sorry? I need to wait for them to get on the ball, first of all. Oh, Kevin! Here we go. Into Jeremy. So many bodies around him immediately. Oh, he dribbles away. Look at Doku go! Come on, Jeremy! Yes! Oh, De Cat with a shot up against Cucurella. Doku's actually looking dangerous. He's actually looking dangerous. Fair play. Oh my, Toby, yeah. That's quite heavy. That is heavy. Which country does Trump hate more, Derby? I think based on recent events... Oh, Yamal's mugged off Doku there, to be fair. Can't even lie. He's done very well, yeah. Unfortunately, Doku's been mugged off by Yamal. Oh, good defending, though. Yeah. I guess De Ket might play more as a right wing versus centre forward. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that. Oh. Yeah, Toby, I'm not going to lie, mate. Get out. Oh, Olmo. Behind. Good idea, though. Good idea from Olmo. Not quite the execution that was required. Yamal. Yeah, Yamal dispossessed Doku quite easily there, to be fair. That would have been so funny, Fenway. They've been listening to you. So that's your vision, is it, in your head? So your front three is 2 strikers and a left winger. Hello to you, Kev. How you doing, mate? Who does the Cat play for nowadays? Is he still playing in Italy? Was it Atalanta he was playing for? Are we still playing for Atalanta, sorry? Fez. Was he the one that played for Bruges? Question mark. We played Bruges a few times, didn't we? Yes, thank you, chat. Oh, Porro hitting a switch. Yes, you're not going to be able to keep that in, mate. Good call. Good idea, but not the desired execution. Batten, Walker and Cancelo scored. I remember Walker getting sent off stupidly in like a Bruges game, I think. And then he missed like a Real Madrid leg and we had to play Fernandinho there. That annoyed me. That annoyed me. Was it Leipzig? Sorry, thank you. Oh, look at Jezza go. Rodri keeping an eye on him. He knows the threat he poses. Oh, it's a cross in. And it's a foul, apparently. I thought that was just two players going for it. Kuiper is punished. Yeah, we had it. It was so needless, wasn't it? It was just moronic. It was a dead rubber game, wasn't it? Yeah. So annoying. So stinky. Kyle. I think Pep was fuming. I think that was that the other leg, Jack, where he scored like a hat-trick, but we still won? Or something mental. I feel like Grealish had a great game that day. I think I was on holiday for that game, actually. I vaguely remember being on holiday. I know, right? Look, with my unique noises, I can bring a different dimension to this whole commentator thing. Yeah, I remember the Grealish goal. I remember being very happy about that. I think I was on holiday in Gran Canaria. Oh, back to Simon. Oh, that's actually really good by Simon, to be fair. Oh, that was good by Rodders as well. It wasn't the best ball to him, he still made it work. They committed lots of bodies here. Unfortunately, Spain have dribbled out of it expertly. And now Porro is about to fuck their back line. Never mind, he's giving the ball away. Oh, there's a foul. Did Kevin just win that back? Excellent work, De Bruyne. I remember us battering PSG at home. Yeah, fuck PSG. All my homies hated PSG in those seasons, pissing me off. I think, like, your mouse slipped into the Belgian player and he thereby committing a foul. Ooh. Oh, was that the game where Jesus was upset? Oh, nearly, Kevin. Such a good idea. Right, we're 20 minutes in, and Belgium are holding their own. So far. I can't even lie. They've not been shit. They've looked semi-threatening on the counter as well. There is definitely space for Doku to run into at times. Come on, Rodri. What have you got with his little shirt tucked in? Captain, can you imagine Man City player as the captain lifting up the World Cup? Mad. Oh, one back really well by Yamal, I was trying to say, and then the shot is wide. Not on target. He's saying it took a deflection. Referee saying, fuck off. Good idea from Yamal. Not the connection he wanted. Did it take a deflection? It may have done, just about. Not 100% sure. Either way, as it is. Belgian ball. Come on, Kevin. Get it to Kev. The Kuiper. Oh, look at that. Trying the outside of the foot. Love the idea. Laminated Yamal. I need... Jack, you should be wanting Yamal Elise. Oh, Doku, that is dog shit, mate. Come on. It's a bad pass. You should be wanting Yamal Elise so they can challenge one another. Yeah. Class pass by Jezza. Taking all of that Guardiola education. Exactly, Metalia, of course. Hey, well, let's find out then. Let's find out, yeah? I'm sure you're absolutely right, it will be, because, you know, Elise has been one of the best players at the tournament. But I want to see it, you know? I know they play on, like, you know, other sides of the pitch, but I want to see it. I want to know, can you show me? It's Olmo with the hair. Porro, he slipped him. Olmo with a fun little dink. Oh my god. Nearly. Yamal nearly did something excellent. But then it wasn't. I think he thought he was fouled. And then he stopped moving. Which is very odd. Because he didn't have to stop moving there. I said, Belgium just do not have the technical facilities for this game so far. It was a nice little... I don't think that's a foul. You're just going to move... He stopped running! He might have been able to get to that. Yeah, I hate that, Jack. Unfortunately, Savio does that a lot. It does annoy me. It is a frustrating one. So we've got the first ad break, guys. It's been pretty even so far. Pretty even. It's a very good point, Oliver. Yeah, I knew who my GOAT is. He did look good at Wimbledon as well, it must be said. I saw a picture of Van Dijk there as well. He looked very sharp as well in his cream suit, I think it was. Bloody hydration. And we got to water the pitch, guys. The grass needs hydrating as well. Yeah, I saw that, Van Basten. What a boy. What a boy. I don't think I've seen his Expedia ad. What was that hat? Was that like an atom? I feel like I'm missing some lore there. Very confused. He was, yeah, he won. I think he retired at 28. Or well, his career. I can't remember exactly when he retired, but he got a mental injury in like when he was like 27 or 28, and he was never the same player ever again. Yeah, he won multiple Ballon d'Ors, didn't he? Yeah, and then he got the injury, retired well early, and that was the end of that. Which is very upsetting. But yeah, he was gonna be that guy. And it's obviously the infamous Van Basten! Van Basten! Sad. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's not many things worse in football than bad injuries to great players. It's pretty horrible. That's why it's so great that the likes of like Messi, I feel like Messi's never really had a massive injury in like his entire career, has he? Not like one where he's like, been done for a whole season or something. Unless he has, and I can't remember. He always seemed to be available, Messi. Hello, Diaz. Did you see Old Trafford's new stadium plan looks good? I did not, Diaz. All I saw was that it's going to be stationed like 300 meters away from the current stadium. Something like that. I don't understand. I will say I don't really know what the financing of it's going to be, because wasn't like Ratcliffe trying to get the British taxpayer to pay for it. So I hope that's been sorted. Because I'm not going to be paying for a fucking Swamp 2.0. So you better have found some fucking private equity to do it. Yeah, R9 is another one. Yeah, again, injuries. Killed him at one point. Literally, Jack, yeah. Hello to you. Hello, Darsh. Big up to you. Thank you so much, matey. Tohirol. What do you think about Messi going toe-to the likes of Mbappe, Haaland, Kane in this World Cup? It proves that our lad Erling is a goat. Goat behaviour. Yeah? From our lads. Now, unfortunately, he's not going to score any more goals at the World Cup because he's taking a day off tomorrow. And he's not going to score a goal. And Gahey's going to lock him up, So it's the end of his tournament, really. He might as well just take the day off tomorrow. But no, he's had an amazing tournament, and he's shown that he is that guy. Doc is good at dribbling. Doing a good job dribbling past the first man. then there are like 3 additional Spanish defenders. Yeah, he does need more support. He does. He also needs to be getting the final action a bit better as well, though. So yeah, a bit of both. Gahey's injured. Wait, what? I've not seen that. Gahey's injured? Is that some sort of sick joke? Hello? There you go, Jack. It's confirmed. Confirmed. I've not seen that. Is that... Oh, for God's sake. Who else is out? Yamal ball in easy for Courtois. God's sake, man. I know Kwan's out because of the red... Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, James. I think I knew James. Yeah, what's happening with Rice? Is he... Can we force him to keep going? You know, sorry, Arsenal fans, but I don't really care about him being overplayed. I need him now. I need him now. We need him now. Decline Rice is wild. I mean, who knows? Maybe if we brought like another... Maybe if we brought like Gibbs White, maybe I'd be more comfortable in like Rice not playing, but you know. Come on, Jezza, what have you got? Is that fallen 2? No, it's coming to Trossard shortly, is it? Picked up by Cuckoo. Cucurella. Gahey and Rice are doubts. Oh my god. So what does that mean? Concert. Well, no, Concert's going to have to play right back, isn't he? Is it going to be Stones, Dan Burn? Is that actually who our centre-backs are? Oh, Spence. True, truth. Oh, yeah. Is he... He's fit, is he? I've lost track of who's fucking fit. So Spence is available. Okay, so it'll be Concert. And oh, Doc is tracking back from Porro. Almost. Courtois can't keep out the second. And it's Ruiz, the man who came in for Pedri. He puts the ball under his shirt to symbolise that he's having a baby. And that is Spain first to take the goals. Okay. It's not good for Belgium. Doku, like, tried to track back, I guess. But, yeah, unfortunately, Doku gets fucked there, to be honest with you. And then Courtois, I think Courtois sees it late. And then Ruiz just comes in. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I suspect that our Jeremy might be catching some heat for that goal. Is that what it was, Metali? Fez. I'm not saying it's not, Toby. I think I'm agreeing. That Belgian fan's so real. She's like, oh. He tried his best, guys. Come on. Yeah, Dan Burns to solo Haaland in the air. But is that actually what it's going to be? Oh, no, Consa, though. No, Consa's going to play. I wonder if he'll go for Stones or Dan Burn. I hope it's John, obviously, but interesting. That would be the original partnership, actually, in the first game, which I didn't really like. I didn't think Stones was good in his first game. Do you reckon Dan Burn? Who do you... Oh, sadly, that's interesting. Who do you want it to be then, Toby? Do you want it to be Johnny? Or is there another option I'm not thinking of? Well, guys, he had to cover the run of Porro because De Kuiper was dealing with Yamal, who dropped deep, and then Porro ran off him. So one of those, innit? Oh, I'm sure we all would, Toby. Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe you start Stones, and then if like a siege happens, then You bring on Dan Burn to see it out. Oh, it's Noel. Yeah, it's a good point for them. He was left isolated. On an individual basis, should have done better. But I've never seen Doku ever in that position. Ever had to be in that position in a City shirt. So yeah, there's definitely two things going on there. Where's the Lord and Saviour Lukaku? Well, he's got an amazing record off the bench this World Cup, so I'm assuming that's what they're banking on. Oh my god. Yamal's popping off. Oh my god, he's done both Doku and De Kuiper. Cleared away. It's not looking pretty for Belgium, this. Oh my god, Yamal. Oh, Doku fouled him there, unfortunately. To be fair, like, Yamal was about to line it up and twat it. My god, he absolutely does, whoever that Belgian player was. Was that Duquette? It's easy foul. He's in a very good area as well. Yeah, Doku's getting shafted. I don't think he did, Toby, but he should have done. It's definitely a yellow. No doubt, no doubt. It's okay. Thibaut will save this one. We can't make it 2-0. We can't make it 2-0 because this early on, I know they came back against Senegal, was it? Spain are not going to concede that many goals. So you just need to lock this down until half-time, Belgium. Get in 1-0 down, regroup, reset, you'll be fine. They haven't, have they? Here we go. Yamal to take. Courtois saves. Again, he's only rebounds it straight to a Spanish player, though, and Doku clears it for a corner. Is that an awkward height for him, to be fair? I've not been enjoying his pushes, though, Courtois, this game. Linesman, get out of the way of Baena, mate. Baena, Ruiz, to dink it, never mind. Found Olmo edge of the box. The referee literally, physically got in the way. He put a fucking screen in the way of Olmo. What unbelievable. Like, Elliot Anderson, question mark? Hello? He's like, sorry. Well, it's not all about you, mate. Come on. That's so funny. Sorry about that. I just thought I'd intercept you, mate. Yeah. He's rolling back the years there. Oh, my goodness. Shades. Shades of Paul Ince. Mad. Oh, Baena. Oh, it's handball, is it? Yeah, there we go. Wait, what did the ref say there? He's only played 7 games for Napoli. Who was he referring to there? I thought that was just a shoulder, wasn't it? It can't be De Bruyne, can it? Or did he mean 7 games when he returned back from injury? I thought De Bruyne played quite a lot of football. I recognise him. It's Brad Pitt. Maybe Lukaku. Maybe Lukaku. Let's have a little look. Yeah, he's played 7 games for Napoli this season. God, 5 in the league, but he's got a goal. So. Mad. That does explain why he's not starting. Fair play. That was a Rodri shoulder. Allow it. Allow it, I reckon. Don't worry about it. Brad Pratt, brilliant. Oh, is that why he wasn't playing? Just because of, like, a dispute? It wasn't because he was injured? Oh. Fair dues. How weird. Cucurella. Buying it out wide now. Castagna. Oh, into Ruiz. Oh, that's really nice. Into Olmo from Baena. Oh. It broke apart. And Kevin De Bruyne plays into Ket. So that heavy touch and Roger wins it back. Oh, yeah. Your hold-up needs to improve significantly if you want any breathing space and room in this game. Because right now, Spain are suffocating you to fuck. They are choking you out right now. And I don't think you're enjoying it, are you? So you might want to get them to stop. To be honest. No. I think all we can assume, Fenway, is that it's some sort of preventative injury. Oh, Wise kept falling over. Because clearly he's fine. Like right now, he's clearly fine. He's playing very, very well. He's been one of the best players at the World Cup. He doesn't look unfit at all. So it must be. It can't be to fix something that is wrong. It must be to prevent something from happening. Surely. If that mystery injury is to be believed. I don't understand what else it may be. I need more information. I feel like that's been a bit... Who was it that revealed the mystery injury situation? Which journalist was it? Does anyone know? Can anyone recall? Because I feel like outside of that very brief... Oh my god, Yamal's... Oh my god, Yamal. Oh, the shot is too far wide. But Jesus, he is... He's dismantling Doku into Kuiper right now. Maybe Fenway. It was a Marsa journo. Okay. Well, don't Marsa sometimes make random shit up? Are they not sometimes cheeky with the truth? I mean, that's any journalist, but you know. And to be, Jackie, he listened to you, mate. I can't even be mad he listened to you. Come on, Docs, do something good. That's a really good ball, Doku! No, the touch is ass! It's ass! Damn it, man. Oh, Kevin, that's better. Ball in to Ket! They've equalised! Come on! We have a fucking game on our hands, lads. Come on now. Oh, you know where that started? From Jeremy Doku. Yes. Well, that delivery into him was brilliant. It was very similar to like his goal against the US, wasn't it? Oh, Castagna's bleeding. Yes. That's the first goal they've conceded all tournament. Oh my word. I think it was a little slip ball by Kevin at one point. He's on, yeah, he's onside. Yeah, it's all good. And then, here we go. I think it comes to De Bruyne. Yeah, oh, he's well onside there. Nice little slip through for Kevin. Oh, he gets in ahead of Kabasi, is it? Who I don't know if I rate that much. Yes, good goal. That was a really nice move. A really nice move. It started with a bit of Jeremy Doku dribbling and crossing. Nice little interplay between Trossard and Castagna. De Bruyne first time slip into Castagna. And then a great cross. And a lovely header. Great movement to get across the defender as well. Bop. Wonderful. Again, even though I want Spain to go through, I want it to be an entertaining game. I want it to be a competition. That's good. Oh my god, I thought it was going to be in then. Oh, Spain, they're looking a bit shaky right now, guys. They're looking a little bit shaky. I'm just saying. It's kicking off. Edison to United is off. Is that confirmed? I'll be a bit disappointed if it is because he's shit. No, that's a lie. He's all right. It's confirmed. It's confirmed that he's off. It's a bit annoying because I don't think he's that good. I would have quite liked United to sign him because I don't rate him that highly. Oh, yellow card for being stinky. Kubasi. This Kubasi guy is ass. For reals is. We're signing him. Shut up. Better for City if Belgium wins and Rodri can get this procedure done. That's very, very true. Very, very true. I just want my Spain-France semi-final. That's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah. The Kuiper. Come on. Momentum is on Belgium's side. You do need to get back in the box, though. He's a threat. It's a good question, Jared. I don't know. He is the king, to be fair, so why not? Why would I want an Argentina-France final? Hello? Why would I not want England in the final? Hello? I want an England final because I'm an England fan. I mean, ideally, to be fair, it would be a... Oh, I was nearly a bad foul on Rodri there. I always get a bit concerned when people lunge in on our boy. There you go. Ket was onside. Only just, though, to be fair. Vanek. Great goal. Great goal, Vanaken. Fenway, that's mean. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, yeah, he has... Here's the way that I would describe it for Ket. He has a very small face. His face is a little bit too small for his head. Oh my god, Porro, and the shot's well over. Does that make sense? So he's got a regular-sized head, but a small face. What a ball by Castagna, just looking at that again. Yeah, Simon, no chance. Great goal. He does. Just have a small face. Like an Oblivion NPC. What a pull. What a reference. Well, yeah, for T, great question. So it's a little bit boring today because the online shop came when I'd already planned what I was going to eat. So we had, like, you know, that the last bits and bobs in the house. So it was just like a standard meal. I just had some chicken sausages. I treated myself. I had some Aunt Bessie's mini roast potatoes, and they were banging. Aunt Bessie's is better. I will. It's more expensive, but it is a lot better. And then I had some mixed veg. And then I had Greek yogurt and honey. And it was very nice. It was just, you know, a standard meal, but it was very, very nice. And I've planned on Monday, I'm having a pizza. I think I told you guys the brand. Is it Costa? It's Costa. I can't remember the name of it. Crosta. That's the one. I've got the pizza base with tomato sauce on it. So I've also got some light mozzarella from M&S. I'm gonna have a whole bag of that, and I'm gonna put my turkey chorizo slices on it. Spain with a corner. Rodri! Oh, place it to Ruiz against a good block. Vanaken was that. Castagna, sorry. Oh, Kevin. Oh my god, Kevin, calm down. Sorry, that was De Ket, my bad. I get confused between De Ket and De Bruyne. I think it's the sevens and the hair from a distance. So that's what I'm doing on Monday. Posh boy. Well, we don't normally shop at M&S. However, my friend told me a little hack that he does. See, they normally get their shop from I can't remember actually where they normally get their online shop from. But we normally get ours from INSTA, and they do like a similar one, like a good, better value. So what he does is he normally does that. However, like once a month, they might do an Ocado, I don't know how you pronounce it, Ocado delivery, because every now and then they do like 25% off or 20% off or £20 off. At that point, Ocado, thank you. At that point, because it's obviously more expensive because it's like M&S stuff and whatnot. But at that point, it's worth it. So if you time it with the discounts, it's worth going. So you can like treat yourself like once a month, because if you don't go, they'll give you a discount code to like convince you to come back, obviously. So that's what we did. So there was like a welcome offer of like 20 quid off. So we got the regular stuff we would get from our normal shop, but for the same price, but it's higher quality because it's Ocado, which has lots of M&S stuff in it. So we'll go back to Asda after this, and then we'll wait. We'll just play the waiting game until we get another discount code, and then we'll go in again. But they do some very good stuff there. We're just having a break here because of an injury. Like they do this wrap, the mission wraps. I normally get the protein ones just for extra, because why not? From Asda, but at Ocado they do one which is called like a carb balance one, which has got nearly the same amount of protein in it, but it's got like 14 grams of fiber, which is an obscene amount of fiber if you know anything about fiber. Oh, Kevin into Jeremy. He's up against Porro. Rodri coming to support now. Oh my god, Doku, mug him off. He actually just did, fair enough. Oh, Rodri slipped. Oh, he's done him. And the cross is dog shit, unfortunately. Oh, Jeremy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jezza? It's not good. It was really good up until the final ball, I'm afraid. Amazing work to get there. Created the space for himself. Oh my god, Castagna's properly bleeding. So there you go. That's the shopping situation. Edit out of the copy. Yeah, just cut it off right before he touches it. It was from a distance, though, Fenway. It was the hair, not the face. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Gosh, that is light. Who was that fell? Raskin. More like Rascal. Yeah. Rice is ill. Oh, for God's sake. Why? Half-time, 1-1. There we go. First goal, the Spain have conceded. Belgium have actually had something about them in this game. Now they've still been the worst side, obviously, and Spain will feel unlucky that it's 1-1. But there's everything to play for here, and this has actually been quite an entertaining half of football. Excellent stuff. This has been the best Spain game and the best Belgian game I've watched. Yeah, the worst thing that could have happened was Spain score 1 and then they get absolutely battered. Belgium rode the storm and they scored a great goal. Fair play. So what is his illness? Is it like diarrhea or something? If so, let's just put a cork in him and he'll be fine. What does our midfield become though then? Anderson, Bellingham, and then do you play Eze there? Is that what you do? What do we do? Yeah, Jack, he saw. People are tapped into this show, you know. They're tapped in. Yeah, power outage. I hope you're okay. I haven't had a power cut in ages, but they are pretty grim. Oh, Rodgers, true. It still should be enough to beat Norway. Should. It's a very good Spain goal, to be fair. Can't even lie. Look, you don't live in South Africa. Why, there are lots of them there. Why? What's that all about? You're missing the game, Sanjids. Don't worry, mate. Can you not get on your phone? Is that nothing you can do? I don't know what country you're in, so I don't know how it works. I remember towards the end of when I was working in law, like when I did not give a fuck, I had power outages quite often when I was working from home. So I just couldn't log on. You know what I mean? It was really, really unreliable in my area, as it turned out. Crazy. They've since fixed that, but you know, back then it was crazy how many power outages I had and how often I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi, and therefore do any work. Sorry. Call the bug Donald Tummy, brilliant. Norway something magical about in this tournament, even though they got clapped by France. They did. Well, Haaland's a thing, isn't it? So you never know. No, Navina, I was joking. The point was there were no power outages. I was making it up, so I didn't have to do any work. I can't help you with false imprisonment powers. Oliver, thankfully, it wasn't that high stakes. It was it was just like, you know, business stuff. And again, like towards the end, I was just like saying, people like saying, "Oh, do you want to do this work? Do you want to like work on this presentation?" No. To be honest, no. Oh, so when I decided I was leaving, I was like, nah, I don't fancy doing that, to be honest. You handle that, for real. I'll just chill. Oh, it's circulating through the US, is it? Oh, so it's not just restricted to this camp. It's weird. It's weird, because like Norway's wingers have been good when they've played the right duo. Of course I remember Sanjit. But like, they started it with like Sorloth and then that other one. And then they brought on Bob and I've forgotten his name, but the one that got like a couple assists. And then they popped off. Because it was like the last month and I'd basically already said I'm leaving. So like in the last week, I don't think I did any work, really. Because they didn't give it me any, because why would you give someone any work who's leaving? So it was great. So I just had like a week off, basically. Planned power cuts to prevent the whole grid collapsing. Oh my god. Is that because everyone's using a load of power? What is the solar panel situation in South Africa? I feel like South Africa gets a lot of sun. What is your solar panel situation saying? Anti-working, Mr. Teddy. For an organisation that I detested and didn't deserve my time, absolutely. How many times have Norway been serenaded about? True, exactly. How many Wonderwalls have you had? How many Wonderwalls have you had, Sonny Jim? Yeah, 0. I mean, they've had rowing, haven't they? Have you seen that fan who refuses to do the rowing celebration because they didn't use oars to cross the Atlantic? Or whatever. I'm like, mate, come on. It's not that serious. It's seriously not that serious. Just have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun, for God's sake. Come on, mate. True, Nunes, but the last one was led by Haaland, thankfully. Yeah, it's not historically correct, yeah. And it's like, yeah, but it also wasn't like historically correct for them to be wearing football shirts and to be doing it in the United States. So like, just enjoy the time and stop being a prude, for God's sake. You know what I mean? That's just weird. He's definitely doing it for attention. I'm not being funny. He just is. He's definitely doing it. It's like, oh, wow. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be, I'm not doing that celebration because that's a celebration of like a conqueror, and that led to murderers and rapes and pillages. Therefore, I'm not going to do it on like a moral ground. I was like, okay, valid, fair play. Because if you think about it enough, it's quite grim. I don't think it's that deep, but some people might. If that's your reason, again, valid. But the mode of transportation isn't accurate enough for me. Come on, mate. Come on now. Have a bit of fun. Your team's in a World Cup quarter-final. Celebrate with your players. Have some fun. Well, that's why I'm so confused, Femway. That's why I'm so confused. Because again, I feel like that is something that you can sort of like have a stand against morally. But yeah, just odd. Oliver, I'd love that. Congrats to Rico Lewis and getting married. Yeah, big up to Rico. He looked good. It looked like a very nice, private ceremony, which is how it should be. You don't want it to be like a spectacle when you're in the public eye. So big up to Rico Lewis. Looked very, very lovely, very intimate. That's the word I'm after. Looked very lovely. Not a fan of his hair, but he was rocking the suit, so big up to him. Norwegian Parliament doing their own. That's great. We were talking about the Norway fan, the stuff who refuses to celebrate. Yeah, it's not for me. I personally don't think he looks good in it. But if he likes it, then that's all that matters, isn't it? That's all that at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I love show of hearts. Yeah! Oh, what a game. Harry Kane's interview was so funny. Oh, and the Mexican manager saying, Gordon, fuck off, that was class. Great vibes, great vibes. I don't have ginger hair. Chill, chill, chill. Jude. He's my boy. Canary Kane, what boy? Yeah, he is. It's crazy. Axel and the big 26. We love it. That was so funny. He actually thought he was injured. That's class. This is great. Just immaculate vibes. Immaculate vibes. I do like that. Even though Southgate's gone, the vibes are still here. We do like that because Southgate, in fairness, he did do a lot of good stuff. I did feel it was time for him to go, but there is no doubt he did do a lot of good stuff, especially at the start, because England was fucking broken. Like from, I mean, you could argue it's broken in like the golden generation era, but it was not good from 2008 through to 2017. Didn't qualify in 08. Battered by Germany in 2010. Not terrible in 2012, but, whatever. 2014, didn't even get out of the groups. 2016, Iceland, enough said. So it was a very, very dark period for English football. Or the English national team, anyway. And Southgate did a great job. I just felt that Southgate was like the guy to... He was almost like the Eddie Howe in a way, where I feel like... I mean, it's now an irrelevant comparison because the whole Newcastle project has seemingly died a death. But in my head, Eddie Howe was never going to be the manager to take Newcastle to the promised land. He was going to be the manager to establish a good baseline, get them competitive, get them as an established, like a top 6, 7 club, whatever, and then you bring in a better manager. I feel like that's how I wanted the Southgate situation to think. I think he overstayed his welcome by a tournament. And, hey, we'll see what happens with Tuchel. Yeah, definitely, Jack. I thought it was going to be there for a couple of years, but obviously not. What players of the world have been the biggest positive surprise and the biggest negative surprise? Oh, my goodness. based on like based on my personal desires, biggest negative surprise is probably Doku, because I really thought he was going to have an amazing, amazing tournament. Yeah, I thought he was going to pop off, but that was upsetting. Shirky not playing is the biggest disappointment. I guess I'm not overly surprised that Shirky's not started. I will say that I'm surprised he hasn't got more time, but I'm not that shocked he's not started, because when you got Elise, Doué, Barcola, Mbappe, Dembele, it's very challenging. And you got Deschamps as your manager. It's very challenging to fit Shirky in there. As for like the most positive surprise, sorry, was it about an individual player? Let me. Yeah, players. Positive. I don't know. If I hadn't already, you know, fallen in love with Unahi at the last World Cup, then I would have said him. But I don't think I can have him twice. Yeah, I guess so, to be fair, Jack. Yeah. Because I honestly thought that Norway were going to finish third, and I thought that they were going to really struggle, and I thought that Haaland was not going to get that many chances, because I didn't really rate Norway that much. So I guess that Haaland's positive performances and the fact that he is absolutely still in the Golden Boot race. And here's the thing as well, guys. How many goals has Haaland scored? Is it 7? Or is it 6? How many has he scored? Is it 7? 7 goals, I feel like 7 goals normally gets you the Golden Boot. It's a different tournament, you know, more games, so we can have more goals. But I feel like it's very unusual that Messi and Mbappe and Kane are also in and around that amount of the goals as well. It's 7 goals can win you it, can't it? So he's had an amazing goal-scoring situation, hasn't he? And it's his first World Cup, so I guess I'd do that. I know that's very City-focused, but I guess I'm going to approach it from a City lens because of that. Just crazy. Yeah, 7 goals with Norway. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, and I guess if we're expanding it out to like nations, yeah, then Cape Verde's got to be the one, hasn't it? Because that was just crazy. It was just absolutely mental. Hello, Louise. How you doing? I had a solar panel answer, and now I can't find it from Nintendo. Where's it gone? There we go. Solar panels aren't everywhere yet in South Africa because they're still quite expensive up front. That's fairs. Yeah, I feel like that's an industry that needs to get big investments in, especially in those nations where it's obviously very, very sunny all the time. We do need more renewables, guys. We need more renewables. For shoresies. Exactly, Nunes. He's not scoring another fucking goal because Dan Burns is going to twat him. But not injure him. He's just going to let him know he's there. Yeah? That's all. Come on. Second half is about to kick off in this genuinely entertaining game. Here we go. We've actually got a match on our hands. Exactly, Fenway. And then you can do a thing where you sell it back to the grid, can't you? I know that much. I remember when I was like looking into solar panels back in day. If you have like a build up of it, a surplus, that's the word I'm after. You can do that. And if you've got an electric car, like my parents have one, you can use that to charge your car and save money and time. Because going to a service station for fuel is stinky. We have solar panels and battery and electric vehicle, and there are some months we still have no electric vehicle. That's amazing. Yeah, that's so good. And again, it is a big upfront investment, but the ROI on that. Oh, Kukure with a foul. Trossard did really well to track back. Oh, booking for that ref is outrageous, the level of complaining. Crazy work. Now, I saw a clip of it, True Citizen, and he's just a disgusting, deplorable man. Not even a man, just a fucking worm. Big up nuclear power, Olive. My mum worked in the nuclear industry for a long time. Not as like an engineer or anything, but for the companies. Any predictions for the second half? Well, I said 2-0 to Spain, so that's already wrong, isn't it? So I guess I'll amend it to 2-1 Spain. I won't change on who I think will win. Low. The stuff. A man called Low. Well, again, a worm called Low. Haaland's not dropping 2 tomorrow. He's dropping 2 his knees when he sees that 5th goal go in. Oh, Doku did really well, did he? Dear me, Spain just about surviving here. Indeed, True Citizen, yeah. Oh, but Daddy didn't get to shoot clay pigeons anymore. Oh, he had to give up his pistols. What a horrible situation. Just disgusting. Pop a light on, it's getting a little bit dark. Yeah, when everyone realises Erling's a fraud. Yeah? That's crazy, Sanjid. Oh my god, if he's onside here, that's... Oh my god, and he was onside. Was it? No, now he's off. Good god. Well done, Courtois. Yamal saying he was just offside. Kabasi, I had to go at him, but there's no doubt his passing is... Is he? Yeah, he was offside, to be fair. There's no doubt his passes are very interesting. Reaching the semis is great for whoever wants the golden boot. Even if they lost the semis, they can score there and have a third place left to get goals. No, absolutely they can. Does anyone here like the third place games? I understand why you have to do them because... Actually, no, to be fair, I don't. Actually, no, I take that back. You don't have to do them, actually, do you? Because you don't have a third place game in tennis. I revised that. I understand why you'd have to have them in the Olympics. Because winning a bronze medal is big. Obviously. Winning an Olympic medal is big. And winning a bronze is a massive achievement in itself, obviously. But yeah, this whole World Cup third place game is just... I was going to say I've never watched one, but I tell a lie. I have watched one before, and it was England-Belgium. Yeah, I was on holiday when watching it. I think there were some Belgium fans at the resort, and yeah, we got done. Outside of that, I've never watched one because I've got no interest. Doku on the right here. Oh, he's fallen over. He's with a corner. Well done. What time is it in England? It is 9:11 right now. It's 11 minutes past 9. 21:11 if you want to be exact with the 24-hour clock. I think FIFA is passing up potentially to make more money. No, exactly. Like if they could, they'd have like a who's won the wooden spoon, wouldn't they? It's like okay, let's have a secondary group stage and see who's the shittest. Yeah. And then whoever loses gets shot. That's what they do with this bloody president. Yeah, let's bomb the nation that finishes rock bottom. And that's the jeopardy of entering the World Cup. Yeah? Wouldn't that be crazy? I reckon when we're all cyborgs and like morality doesn't exist anymore, we'll definitely do that in a, you know, in 3036. I would definitely watch the CU game last if there was like actually some sort of repercussion. Now again, maybe the bombing of the country is a bit extreme, but I don't know, something like, and you don't even get to enter the next World Cup or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be so mean, actually. They should definitely shouldn't do that. It's a terrible idea. Why would anyone suggest that? Yeah, exactly. True, sister. Yeah. Financial punishment, yeah. Oh my word. That'll be so mean. Oh, Yamal creating space for himself, creating space for Rodri into Cucurella. No space here. Belgium have cut off the passing lanes. It's good defending by Belgium. Maybe the punishment could be like you start the qualifying ground on like -3 or something insane. Yamal into Ruiz. Oh, falls to Cucurella. Rodri and Yamal, sorry, and the shot is deflected wide. Corner. Loser has to have thugs and live their country. Oh, that's funny. I don't know what the punishment should be, but it would be hilarious. It should be something big enough where you want to make sure you don't have it, but it should be small enough where it's not like detrimental. Olmo outside the box, and it's always flying over from Olmo. Loser gets a Nobbins membership. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, the loser's captain has to do an interview with me. Loser has to watch a whole Nobbins stream. Mad. Pedri's coming on. Or maybe it could be like, you know, like a stupid YouTube challenge. Like, you've got to have the whole team has to eat, like, you know, the habanero, is it called? Like, the really hot chili. That'd be funny. Ghost pepper, yeah, exactly. And however many goals you... Oh, Cucurella ball into Courtois. And how many goals you lose by, you have to eat that many ghost peppers. So if you lose 3-0, each player has to eat 3 ghost peppers. Yeah. I saw Typical City ranting about the UK government trying to rig YouTube. I do not know what that means, Nintendo. I cannot lie to you. I don't know what that sentence means. I need more information. Yeah, so if you get battered, and if it goes to a penalty shootout, every penalty that you miss, in addition to losing, so minimum 2 per person. So if you miss like 4 penalties, you're gonna you might not live, but you shouldn't have lost, should you? Should have done better at converting your penalties. Finger shot, fucking hell. Oh, it's a bit extreme. Okay, Kevin. Doku now on the left. Up against Porro. 1v1. Look at those little legs. Into Kevin. Back to Doku. This is brilliant. Oh, the ball by Doku. Oh, and side netting. My word. We're actually having some decent attacks here. Come on. Oh, Ferran Torres is coming on. Interesting. Ooh. Who am I backing? I think Spain will win. Dizzy pen. I love the idea of that. Dizzy penalties, yeah. Tased every miss. That's class. Oh, yeah, and if you do a stutter, yeah, I don't know, a sniper takes you out. Not a headshot, but like they might shoot you in, like, you know, the toe or something, just to warn you, and then you've got to take your penalty properly. With a bloody toe. And then that'll put an end to it. Then they'd stop, wouldn't they? Yeah? I don't care if it's statistically a good thing. I've got an agenda and I hate it. True citizen, that is wild from you. They want to make Mainstream media like BBC have more views than YouTubers. I still don't really understand. I think I still need more information here. I mean, YouTube's an algorithm at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, get good, BBC, I guess. Get good. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something here. They want the algorithm to push forward more. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, but you can't force an algorithm to do something because it's YouTube's company. It's their algorithm. They can do whatever they want with it. And at the end of the day, this is going to sound incredibly Gary V of me. I don't really like Gary V, but he is right on this, to be fair. The algorithm, okay, there is some whimsy to it, but at the end of the day, the algorithm is just the audience. So like when people say, oh yeah, I got shadow banned by the algorithm, well, maybe your video's shit and there's no audience for it. So yeah, I need to, I don't know enough. As you guys can tell, I know nothing about this. I've not heard of it. I need to look into it. I've no idea if it's a big problem or if it's a mountain out of a molehill. But I must say I've never heard of it. Ball in, Courtois punches it. Again, nearly straight to Spain player's feet. How you doing, Aded? With all the misinformation out there, maybe it's trying to steer people away from the YouTube to crazy right-winger pipeline. Ah, now that's different, isn't it? If it's like BBC News, and they're like, for any news things, you know, like, I don't know, like reporting of, like, you know, happenings in Gaza or whatever. I mean, BBC's not even good for that, to be fair. But if that's the idea, that's a different conversation, isn't it? Because there is a lot of misinformation out there. But then again, I could argue that the BBC doesn't necessarily do a great job about it, so... yeah. I don't know enough about that to offer a valuable bit of insight into it. As Doku's won it back here, he's fouled. Yes, well done, Jezza. So yeah. A triple change. Yamal. See, Yamal knows he can't hang with Doku, so he's got to foul him. Crazy. It's crazy work. But also, now I might be wrong, but I would suspect that that's probably going to interfere more so with, like, you know, news channels on YouTube. Unless, like, BBC are going to start to make their own Man City analysis content, in which case fairs. But also, oh, never mind. I mean, YouTube's international nowadays anyway. Like, yeah, most of my audience are from the UK, but sizable amount are from the US, from South Africa, from wherever, so. Interesting, but I don't know enough about it. There's 30 minutes left of this game. If this goes to penalties, we're gonna pop off, you know. I think Indy's in the top 10. I don't know. See, my YouTube FYP is very nice. It is Lego. It's very tiny amount of football, but incredibly tiny. That I normally ignore. Fitness stuff. And like comedy stuff. And lots of video essays. Lots of Star Wars stuff. Lots of video essays. So yeah. Something like that. The government argues sites like YouTube are financially straining the public service media such as the BBC. What does that mean? Financially straining it? Unai comps, yeah. I've been watching CoffeeZilla recently, following that Lego video. I've been enjoying his stuff. It's very well produced and very well researched. Yamal, shot, Courtois, saves. Hanging on here, Belgium. Campbell loved Oliver. Oh, fuck off, you bot. I haven't put it on 20 minutes. So that bot has been waiting here for 20 minutes to send the message. What a freak. Oh, great. There's another one. Oh, here we go. Belgium are in here. The Kaku ball in is defended by Rodri. Dearie me. What is going on? Belgium? Oh. De Bruyne straight through the centre. Goodness gracious. Bro. 3. Why back to back like that? Fucking weird, man. I'd never heard of CoffeeZilla before you guys told me to watch him with the Lego shenanigans. Here's Yamal, plays it into. Oh, it's a good save by Courtois. It's a corner. Deary me. Yeah, big up CoffeeZilla, innit? Hello, Owl. How you doing? Good save by Courtois. Yeah, big up CoffeeZilla. Very fun. Jolly, jolly fun. Porro. Olmo. Are they going to whip it in from this situation? What are we saying? Oh. Fran Torres. Nearly not able to, though. Rodri keeps it alive. Well done by Rodders, obviously. Yeah, definitely. I really admire how much research he puts in. Like, and there was like, I was like watching one the other day from like a few months ago, and it was like, I think it was his second most recent video. Where here's Fran Torres into Yamal. Nearly dangerous. Excellent defending by Raskin, that was. Spain win it back, though. This is becoming a bit of a high-pressure situation. And like he revealed that he submits a lot of his findings to like the DOJ, which is really good. Which I guess makes sense because he's looking into scams and stuff, isn't he? So big up. There was one I was watching. It was I'd never heard of this because I've never played Counter-Strike. I'm aware of the game, but I'd never heard of like this component of the game. There's apparently like gambling in Counter-Strike, like where you get a loot crate, you get a gun, and then you can sell it on a third market website. It's like a 3-part video series. Oh, Yamal, it's really good defending against Yamal. And it's just crazy how much money there is in that industry, and like how shady it is, and how awful these human beings are. Just so weird. And then like there was like one creator, and he was saying how bad it was. Like CoffeeZilla was like, well, I mean, you don't have to take the sponsorships, you know. You don't have to take the money. It was like trying to defend himself. It was so like weird, so odd. You can't play moral high ground games if you're like part of the problem like that. I'll be so honest with you. Again, you don't have to take it. It's not like you're broke. You're on millions. Get the ball to Rodri. He'll score. I've no idea of. To be fair, that video series I think came out like a few years ago from CoffeeZilla. I don't know if it's still relevant now. Oh my god, into Varane. I thought he was going to take it on the volley then. I think then he saw Yamal, thought better of it. Belgium have been defending Yamal quite well. Doku fouled there. Well done, Jeremy. Why did they change colours, Kazoo? In my head, cheese and onion's always been blue and salt and vinegar's always been green. In my head. When did they change and why? And what to? And what from? Yeah, or Courtois down here. I think the problem is it's these third-party sites. That's the problem. That they don't necessarily do anything about. If they win the World Cup, the stuff, why not? Is Courtois actually injured, or is he being naughty? To be fair, the manager's not doing anything. I mean, you ask that, Naveen, but why would he win the Ballon d'Or in 2022 or 2023, whenever it was? Ballon d'Or is about storyline. It's not about who the best player is. If Messi wins the World Cup, they'll find a way to do it again. Absolutely, they will. Hydration break, guys. Make sure you're staying hydrated in this weather, guys. He did, but he wasn't. It was only like all right, that campaign. He wasn't like amazing. It wasn't amazing for PSG. He wasn't even their second best player. I think so. Well, it's 1-0 right now, team. This could go the distance. This could go the distance. I am on my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday if I can be strong. Oh, someone just got banned. Oh my goodness me, Zidane glitched. Deary me. It all kicked off at the end. Excellent work. I didn't even see that on my screen. That's how quick that ban was. Jesus. It didn't even come through to my eyes. Yeah, don't worry about the technical difficulties, guy. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. CABA with another Dembele Ballon d'Or. Don't you? Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say it would be Mbappe, but no, you're right, to be fair. But would they give it to Mbappe? Because Mbappe's been the best player at the World Cup. That's a tricky one, isn't it? Who would they want to give it to? Elise. The clever money would be Dembele, wouldn't it? Because he's won the Champions League and he's won the World Cup. That's a pretty good combination, isn't it? And he did so, start. He wasn't like a bit part player or anything. He was like obviously like one of PSG's best players, and he scored like 5 or 6 goals this one as well. So you'd assume it would be Dembele, but Mbappe has got the aura name factor going in his way, going for him. Exactly. That's an intangible, isn't it? Mbappe is Mbappe, and if they can find a way to give it to him. Although, to be fair, they didn't give it to him in 2018. They gave it to Modric, didn't they? When did Madrid get knocked out? Was it quarters? Is that when it was? If so, that might be a bit too early. That might be a little bit too early in the proceedings. You'd assume it until anything mental happens. You'd assume it's going to be Dembele if France win. Because it is about trophies, isn't it? It is a thing. Yeah, give it to Harold. Yeah, when England win the World Cup and Harry Kane scores a fucking hat-trick to sink France, he will get the Ballon d'Or, yeah? My boy. My striker was nearly City striker. Was nearly City's. Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Damn burn to win it, yeah. When was the last English winner? Was it Michael Owen? In 2001 or 2002? I think, yeah, that was the last English winner, wasn't it? Yeah. And he shouldn't have won it that year, by the way. Cucurella, header. Oh, Fran Torres. Am I family friendly? Not really, to be honest, Anjid. Like, I will swear. Oh, Le Morne is coming on. Wow, so it was natural injury for Courtois. Oh my god. Big blow, because Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the world. Wow.
Fuck.
Only Neuer's played more World Cup games as a goalkeeper. That's such a shame. Oh, he's crying. Poor baby. Oh, that's sad. Oh. That's really upsetting, man. What a shame. How heartbreaking. Sachin. I'm sure he'll be fine long term. The frustrating thing is that Le Mans actually a very good goalkeeper. And I say frustrating because he's playing for Man United. He's actually... I know that he made a couple of errors last season, but you're going to get that with young players in their first season in the Premier League. He was actually very good. He was actually very good last season, to be honest with you. Yeah, he is very... I don't know how old he is. I know he's young, but how old is he? How old is he? 24. I think the main thing... I don't think he's that experienced, though, is he? How many he's had no seasons in, like, the top 5 leagues, obviously. He's had one season... No, sorry. Sorry. Before he joined United, he had a season at the top flight level. 24-25 for Antwerp. Before then, he was playing for Club NXT. He was a wrestler. That's insane. That's apparently Bruges Academy or something. Yeah, so he's playing in like the second division or the first division B. And he'll play 13 games there. Then he played 2 games in the top flight in 21-22. 9 games in 23-24. And then he had his first full season, 24-25. And then he got his move to Man United. So it's not just the age, it's also the experience factor. Because he's only had 2. So that's a very moldable player you're talking about there. Lemons, yeah. And again, I thought he was very good last season. To be fair. Love that from you, Sanjit. I get the YouTube media thing. The government. Oh wait, here we go. Spain might be in here. No, they're not. The government wants to make it so verified UK news platforms are higher priority on news-related algorithms. That sounds brilliant. Am I missing something? I feel like I must be missing something because the initial comment was that people were complaining about it. This seems like a very good thing because fake news is bad and AI is bad and misinformation is bad. Is that not a really good thing specifically for news-related ones? That sounds amazing. Unless I'm being stupid, that seems to be really excellent. Does it not? People worried it affects independent creators. Nah, I don't agree. I don't agree it's a bad thing. At the end of the day, if you want to get your news information, if you're dedicated to getting it from an independent person, so a YouTuber, you're gonna go to that independent person. You're not, if you don't like the BBC, it being pushed further forward on your algorithm isn't gonna make a difference to you. You're gonna actively seek it out. So I don't agree that that's a problem. I'll be so honest. I'm all up for that. I think that's sensible because misinformation is terrible, and like these AI bullshit is really, really bad. I don't think it's a problem that official, verified, 100%. If that's the idea anyway, whether it's the outcome is a different question. But if the idea is that these vetted, things are definitely going to come forward. I think that can only be a good thing in an era of misinformation. In an era of misinformation, I think that matters. Because there is a lot of misinformation out there. I mean, you know, no disrespect to, you know, the elderly, big up to them. The amount of times where an elderly person has shown me something and they're like, oh my God, have you seen this? It's absolutely awful. I'm like, that's clearly AI. Like, you know, animals don't look like that and they can't do those things. Oh, Poro balling. Belgium get away with it. Well, it sounds like it's going to be like the BBC, which is, you know, vetted because it's the BBC. So I'm for it in all honesty. The complaint is that the government wants to decide what you want to watch. Well, I don't think that's correct. They are putting further forward the ones that they know to be true to stop misinformation, to ensure that people get the right news, the correct news, rather than lies. So, yeah, that's a good policy. TBH. I would back that personally. Oh, my parents understand AI. Yeah, they don't like it. It was like someone else's like grandmother showed me something. I was like, mate. I think it was like a monkey that was this big, and something. I was like smiling and doing a dance. And she was like, oh, isn't that gorgeous? I was like, it's not real. It's like, what? It's AI. Like, come on. Come on, ma'am. You should be able to do that. But they aren't controlling what you watch, Paulie. They're just prioritizing stuff that isn't fake news. So I don't agree. Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it was a cute monkey, Jack, but it was AI. It was AI generated. So I don't know. Well, it's official news outlets, isn't it? They're not going to give it to any charlatan. I'd have to look into it more, but it sounds like they're going to give it to actual official news organizations where they don't bullshit. I'd assume would be the idea. Oh, here we go. Spain are in the box. Oh, Belgium just about. I suppose like what they could do is, I mean, it's on Twitter to be fair. Like they have a different like tick, don't they? You know where it's like verified, and it's like a grey tick or something like that. I don't think like there's like something you could do. Could you maybe do that on YouTube, maybe? Could that be something you could do in addition to that as well? Is that Nico Williams? My boy! My boy! He's going to win this for Spain. Watch it. If they could put that on YouTube, so you see BBC News, you know, exclusive tick, something like that. I think that's good. I think that's fine. And again, if you are an independent person, people will be searching you out because, let's be real, the only reason why independent news people exist is because they don't want to go to a more mainstream one. So it's irrelevant if the mainstream one gets pushed out. They're not going to be seeking that mainstream one. It sounds to me, sorry to keep going on about it, it's just an interesting topic. It sounds to me more like this is going to help more like casual people who would only go to mainstream anyway. So as a casual person, they're going to see like an official news story from like BBC, or are they going to see fake news FC because they're just browsing? That sounds like it's probably what it's going to be for. Because again, if you are savvy enough to seek out an independent creator, you're going to be savvy enough to not fall for fake news, are you? It's not really for those people. Like, if YouTube, I don't know what I'm going to translate it to me so I can try to relate to it for a second. I do not see my... So, again, because people are saying it's about, you know, independent people might get less views. My competition in the YouTube space is not Sky News. My competition is not Sky Sports, TNT Sports, etc., etc. My competition is like other creators. It's other independent people. Again, I'm not saying I'm as good as these people, obviously, but people such as like James Olcott, for example, or people like Adam Cleary, or people like LB, or people like whoever it may be. I was gonna say the Tifo, but they're sort of bordering between the two. So that's a bit of a tricky one. Fair, true citizen. So do you see what I mean? So it doesn't matter if tomorrow YouTube makes it so that tomorrow football creators from now on, Sky Sports and TNT Sports videos are going to rank higher than Nobbins and all these other people, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference, though. Okay, it might make a tiny difference, but I think at the end of the day, they're two different... I see them as two different markets. Okay, it's both football, but they're two different markets. So, yeah. Interesting. It's an interesting conversation to have. As you guys can tell, I do like to talk about politics and whatnot. The game, there's been a bit of a lull in the game as well, so hopefully that was okay to talk about. I don't watch any football on YouTube, to be honest, Paulie, outside of like maybe one video every other week. But outside of that, I don't watch other content creators. If I do, it will be Tifo. Or it will be like the highlights of a game. Just on the topic of markets, I don't watch other creators. Excuse me. So that wouldn't impact me. You know what I mean? Your case with the entertainment, in this case with more important real world situation. But that wasn't the point I was making, Olive. I was translating it to my space and showing that it's two different markets going on. I don't think the market for people wanting independent creator news is the same as the market that wants just to know what's happened today. Because the people that do want the independent people are going to be like more switched on. So they're going to be searching them out anyway. So that's the way I'm viewing that. Anyway. That's a different conversation though, Kazoo. That's a different conversation. If people are getting demonetized because they're saying Free Palestine or whatever, that's a very different thing. To be honest with you. I see that as different. I think I like the idea. Ooh. The backside of the Spain jersey looks like a front side. It does a little bit. It does a little bit. Can't lie, won't lie. Just the way you are. That's from, that's Milky, isn't it? I did not see that partly, no. Do 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 do. Yeah. What are we saying? Is that a foul? Ah, stinky. I see yellow card as well, damn. This looks like it might go the distance, you know? Oh, Kevin with the booking. Crazy. Fouling his former teammate Ferran Torres. That's crazy. Of course we'll do the whole game, Naveen. You know, I'm not a swine. Of course we will. Hey, Kevin's coming off. Ah, TV off now. Forget it. Forget it. Yeah? Not interested now. You've ruined this game for me. At least he came off when they were level. So now if they lose, they can't blame Kevin. That's the way to look about it. Kazoo, that's crazy from you. Olmo off, Moreno on. He, of course, won it late against Portugal. Could be a thing. That's where Kev's hair's gotten even more slicked recently. I've not really liked the slicked look. Not the biggest fan of it. Can Spain find a winner? It's Dinks trying to find Moreno immediately. So funny. Just slicked it back, mate. Be careful how you say Moreno. Oh. What? Sorry, did we establish what he's doing nowadays? Oh, Porro. Fist into Yamal. Why did you go that way? The space wasn't... I mean, he did amazing well to control in the first instance, but the space wasn't there. Yeah, Cal, what's he up to? Is he still doing TikToks? Tries to make music, like on TikTok, or does he have like a YouTube channel? Nico Williams, straight to Belgium. Does he do like live shows and like does DJ sets? I'm assuming he has like a job. Or does he make enough from this music stuff? Oh my god, he's actually in demand. Fairs, what a boy. He's made it. Fair play to him. Oh, he's not. Oh, I don't understand the situation then. Oh, Kabasi's going to line one up. Oh, Lamont spilled it. Oh, terrible goalkeeping. I don't know if it was Nico Williams or whoever the other player was, but it's a gut-wrenching finish to the game for Belgium. Lamont's absolutely bottled it. No, and the camera pans to Courtois. Was it Marino again? For God's sake. This guy, man. Oh, this Moreno guy's a cheat code. Insane. Your boy, Toby, your boy. Ah. Well. Yeah, Lamont, unfortunately. I was bigging him up. I said he had a good season last season, but no, he should have done so much better there. Kabasi took the shot and like, yeah, it does bobble a bit. It's not the easiest chance, but at the same time, like, that's really, really bad goalkeeping. At this level. Yeah. It's not ideal. Not ideal goalkeeping. I think it was Moreno who got the last touch. And that's it, 2-1. Do they have a last-minute equaliser? Just like against Portugal, they've won it right at the end. And that's obviously going to be the danger of, well, having to bring in a second-choice goalkeeper. He's not played a single minute this tournament, as I understand it. Clearly wasn't ready. Wasn't switched on. Nice goalkeeper kit, by the way. Yeah, because he had a good season. That mistake doesn't stop him having a good season last year. But there's no doubt that was a bad error. Moreno. Oh, yeah. He's retired from goalkeeping. Oh, back to Cal. Oh, sorry. Cal's retired from goalkeeping. Ah. Lemons. Great slander name. With his head like a loaf of bread. That's very Bob Mortimer of you. It was very bad goalkeeping. Very, very bad. There's 7 minutes, guys. There is 7 minutes left. Can Doku save the day? Can Doku save the day? Unfortunately, Kev can't. I know I'm better, true citizen, I'll have you know. Yeah, I know I'm better. Yeah? Onana's influence, yeah. Good point. He was just looking out for his mentor, you know. I don't know who that is, Nunez. Doku, De Ket, Doku. He's fallen over here. And it's a handball, damn it. Unfortunately, Paulie, you can't be the starting goalkeeper if you weren't starting for your club, especially when there's an option that was. Can the camera stop panning to Courtois? Like, we get it. He's upset. We could still have a new World Cup winner. Switzerland and Norway. You know, they're still popping off. Something could happen. I mean, Norway won't happen. They're getting knocked out. But, you know. Oh, Doku. Oh, what's the goalkeeper done? Oh, my God. What defending by my man Laporte. Oh, my God. Some boy. Oh, my. Eric. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good questions, good questions. What players am I not allowed to say, Jack? What players have I said already? I know I'm not allowed to say Pedri, but what are have I said any of the Belgian players or any other Spanish players? An amnesty on yellows after the quarterfinals. That's good, because we had lots of players on yellows. So that's nice. That's nice. You bought some posh ice cream today. Tell me more, Kazoo. What we saying? Oh, yeah, I love that brand. Money and Baina. Okay. To be fair, I wouldn't have said any of those anyway, so that's fine. Oh my God, Belgium, calm down. Is it too obvious to put lemons on the shit list? Because he obviously made a big error. Is that too obvious, though? I mean, just because it's obvious doesn't mean it's wrong. I'm just perusing. To be fair, yeah, he did one action. It was shit. Yeah, we'll put him on the agenda shit list because he ruined what could have been an interesting game going to extra time and penalties. Yeah, so yeah, we'll put him on the shit list. And as for the low-key hero, I don't think I'm going to give it to a Belgian player, I'll be honest. Would it be mad if I gave it to Laporte because he saved them right at the end there? And he's had a solid game generally. I do love Laporte. Yeah, I'm going to give it Laporte. He's my low-key hero. Big up. I feel like Rodri's going to pop off in the semi-final. I might be able to give it to him. This is my last chance to give it Laporte. Oh, bad foul on. Leave Rodri alone. You little bastards. Yeah, Ruiz did play well. But Laporte's my boy. So he's getting on there. Thank God Rodri's alright. Christ. Leave him alone. Hello? Hello? No, Simon kicks it out. I hope so, Paulie. I really hope so. Ooh. Ball in. Lukaku. Rodri clears. 2 minutes left. Oh, Spain won it back from Doku there. Oh, Doku won it back. Well done. Come on, let's have one last attack. Come on. Favorite ice cream flavor, pistachio. It's a good cross, is it? Nah, fell to Simon. That'll be a foul. Yeah. Oh, dear. Caramel, white chocolate, and Texan pecan. That is elite behavior. Elite. Yeah, those ice creams are gorgeous. They're quite expensive, but they're very, very fun. Very, very fun. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is pistachio. I love it. I love that because it's you don't see it everywhere either. So if it's on the menu, like pistachio gelato, I'm all over that. Rum and raisin is Mrs. Nobbins' favorite, you know. Salted caramel, tried and tested classic. Mango. I don't think I've ever had mango before. Caramel's chocolate, classic. What sort of chocolate though? Because chocolate is way too broad. Because there's chocolate, there's double chocolate, there's triple chocolate, there's milk chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, hazelnut chocolate. There's loads. I need specifics. There's chocolate chunks. Oh, you held that one. Well done, Lemons. Silly boy. How you doing, Nabito? Well, look at that. Who intercepted that ball? My man, Eric Laporte. What a king. Is drumstick a flavour? Probably somewhere. Drumsticks are delicious. Lukaku is a lump. Cookie dough's classic, innit? Oh, Poro, can you make it worse? Nope, defended well. And there it is. We are going to have... So I predicted one of the semi-finals correctly. We have a Spain-France semi-final. That was very easy to predict, though, to be honest. That was the most obvious semi-final ever. It's a shame they threw it away in the dying embers. Massive, massive heartbreak for Courtois. That was my updated score prediction, to be fair. You're right, yeah. Massive heartbreak late on for Courtois. Came off with an injury, and then, of course, his replacement came in and ended up making a big boo-boo for the goal. So that is a shame for Belgium and Doku. As always, the silver lining, we try to look at the silver lining here, is that Doku now can go have a holiday, he can go rest before pre-season. That's the silver lining. So there we go. Of course, Rodri's still in it. But there we go. So, Spain-France in the semis. It's going to be good. Yeah, they did not deserve to get to the quarterfinal. Milk chocolate, great shout. They did not deserve to get here, but I'm glad they did over the USA at least. So, you know, at least on paper, it will look decent. We are going to have a Spain-France semi-final, which is very, very nice. That is in 4 days' time. That's on Tuesday, guys. It'll be upon us very, very shortly. And speaking of very, very shortly, we're doing another stream tomorrow, and it's a doozy. It's a big one. It's the big one. Norway, England, 10 o'clock, kick off. That's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. Of course, yeah. I'm doing watch-alongs for every game, apart from the Argentina-Switzerland one from now on. Every game now is on at a good time. Norway-England is on at 10. I'd rather it be earlier, but 10 o'clock, that's fine. France versus Spain, 8 o'clock, good time. Norway slash England versus Argentina and Switzerland, 8 o'clock, that's fine as well. And the final is also at 8 o'clock, so it's all 8 o'clocks. It's all good, outside of that 2 a.m. So, which I'm obviously not going to be streaming because it's at 2 a.m. But there we go, guys. That was the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go educate myself about because I still don't fully understand that YouTube situation with the news. So I'm going to see if I can learn more about it and try to become informed. I like to try to keep myself abreast of what is going on in the world. My plans after stream, have a shower, and for that's probably about it, to be fair. I might just look over my Foden script to make sure I'm happy with it, but I'm pretty sure I am happy with it. I will not be recording it tonight. It is well too hot to be recording. I'll have a Pepsi Max, no caffeine, absolutely. And there we go. Olive, you're a smart one, mate. If you watch my streams, guys, you're smart. I mean, I'm not, but you guys are. I normally record late, though, to be fair. I usually record late in the evening. That's when I usually do my tactical analysis. I think the Anderson video I recorded at 11. That was a good recording session, to be fair, because I had, like... It's, what, a 35-minute video, and there was around 42 minutes of raw footage. So... There's only 7 minutes of retakes and pauses because of my teleprompter, so big up. Yeah, she was fine with that. Yeah, she was all good with that. That wasn't too late. She wasn't in bed at that point. I do mention Foden playing as Nate in Natanda. Of course I do, yeah. So I can tell you the structure of the video if you'd like. Where is it? I might look at trimming it a bit because I'm going on holiday the day after the World Cup final, and what I ideally don't want to do is keep giving myself loads of editing work. I keep doing it. Like, past me hates future me. So currently the Foden script is I just wanted this to be a more laid back video. It's still 3,600 words. Which is more than the Semenyo one. I think Semenyo was either 15 or 20 minutes. So, no, I have aimed for it to be shorter. I'm going to try to trim more words out. But the general structure is, like, obviously, like, an intro of, like, you know, Foden peaked, like, what happened, like, you know, how's he regressed to this point. Talking about, like, you know, I believe there are on-pitch issues which are relevant. And then basically doing a timeline of what happened in the season. So starting with how he was using a deeper role, and then what were the differences in the roles compared to what we'd seen before, in possession, out of possession. What was the impact of that? What was the positive impact of that? What was the negative impact of that? Why did that then lead to the situation that we're seeing now, basically? So, yeah. It's currently 13 pages of A4, and I might need to trim it down a wee bit, but yeah, should be a good one. It should be hopefully a good video. More of a, like, story-driven video than a, like, in-depth analysis. I mean, there will still be some analysis. Like, I've used a lot of data. I bookmarked a lot during last season. In respect of, like, data, so there is still like a good degree of analysis, but it's not like going into massive detail as to why he was succeeding. It's a bit more general, like he was succeeding, rather than exploring necessarily the finer mechanics of why. I guess there's a slight discussion of that, but again, more so in passing. The point of it is, like, this was the timeline, this was happening, but then why did this happen? And then my theory, and then, like, a conclusion of what does that mean going forwards, and, like, what lessons can be learned from it, that sort of thing. So hopefully fun. Hopefully fun. And as I've got some interesting data to chat about as well. The thumbnail's the last thing I do. Well, no, the title is normally defining the absolute title is normally the last thing I do. But yeah, thumbnail I normally do right at the end. But there we go. Maybe Olive. Well, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. I think it'll be a good video. And the purpose of it isn't to, like, defend him, like, outright and say that he was amazing last year and you're all stinky for having a go at him. It's just more so, like, a genuine attempt to assess why the things have happened and that sort of thing. Thank you so much, everyone. Big up to all of you. Shout out to all my beautiful new members, Power Rinders and Matthias. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.